Get ready for your daily dose of marketing strategies and tactics to get more people playing your indie game. You are listening to the Indie Game Marketing School with your instructors, Daniel Doan and Tony Chan.
For this episode, we're going to talk about ways you can use video to improve a conversion rate. So take it away, Daniel.
All right. So let's say that you're trying to sell one of your games and you want to use video, right? That's always a good thing. And it's super important to use video these days because almost everyone's doing it. And if you don't use video, you're gonna get left far behind. And so like part of video is like also animated GIFs and personal videos, right? So if you want to promote your game on social media, it's super important for you to post animated GIFs, post maybe videos of you talking about you working on the game, your challenges, stuff like that. And just use video to really trap that story like behind your game. And yeah, it's super important because like a lot of game developers might fall into this trap of, I don't really want to do video. I just want to post a couple of screenshots here and there. And while that worked a couple years ago, it doesn't work now because you're going to get left behind, since everyone else is doing video. So do video and like, it doesn't even have to be like super polished or anything. You can just toss something up. And cause honestly, like, so it's all about, just doing it more and more and trying to improve at it. Right. I mean, I've heard this from a lot of game developers where they're like, I don't want to do video because I'm not good in front of the camera, or I don't really know how to do it, or I'm bad at it. And the truth is, like, you just got to, get started and start posting video every day.
Yeah, and it could be explainer videos where you talk about your game, or you could talk about the questions they have and you can answer it on video. Yeah, or like Dan mentioned, you could create a story. What about using like surveys to know people's objection before they buy? Like, should we be doing that first before we make videos? Is like using some kind of surveys or, on Twitter, getting people's questions?
Yeah. So it's super important to, know your audience. And if you can use video to like make that happen, then that's perfectly awesome. And, people actually respond pretty well to video because it's like super personal. And so if you can ask people questions like using like using like a live video or something, like that's pretty good.
Yeah. How do we get over this fear though, Dan? Of being on camera? Like what do you tell people when they tell you like, oh, I'm too shy or too scared to be in camera?
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on like what your objective is, right? I mean, if your objective is to be a successful game developer, then you have to push through that fear. Like I'm fearful every time I do most of the, or like every time I do something that I am not comfortable with, like that makes me kind of like anxious and like scared and stuff. But I always tell myself like if I don't do this, then it's not gonna contribute towards my personal goals. So I just have to push myself to actually do it.
Exactly. And remember, it takes a lot of practice. Like I did a bit of YouTubing back in the days, and yeah, it's just something like you just got to do it. And of course, the more you do it, the more comfortable you feel. So just go out there and start putting out videos and make, quality videos where you're talking about your game or you're giving out stories, something of value to your audience. And so, yeah, that's it today's episode on ways you can use video to improve conversion rates. I'm Tony Chan from Game Dev Loadout.
And I'm Dale Little from Luxury Media.
This session of Indie Game Marketing School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe for daily marketing strategies to help you find the fan base your game deserves. Don't forget to rate and review the show so we can bring you more valuable content. Until then, keep pushing forward. We'll see you on the next episode.